Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E188, a 1960D large date Seattle branch of the Fed Reserve Bank of San Francisco roll. How's everybody doing today? It looks like we have Coin Junkie, Dan, Frostbite, Carl, and Sandigger. How's everybody doing today? Draw the chip. It's going to be number 24. Our giveaway today is going to be this coin right here. That's great to hear, Sandigger. Great to hear. Which is 1960D RPM number 2, and I believe it's stage E. About mid-die state. I am doing well, thank you. Give a couple more minutes for some people to get in here, and we will get things going. I am going to be selling rolls on the reveal show tonight. Chuck is not. He still owes you rolls, and he is going to be out of town from tomorrow or Wednesday morning till Christmas. So he said that he's not going to sell no more till he gets everything caught up for you guys. 2 weeks sick. Hey, Joe, how you doing? So we'll go ahead and open this roll. I have got an 86D 1960p that's labeled possible DDRs on it. And I think I remember, I think that's from like the mid-2000s, that roll. I don't remember what DDR it is, but I do think it has DDRs in it. I think I remember searching rolls and writing that on that roll. And then I'll have a 51D tubed roll and a 60D small date Cincinnati branch of the Fed Reserve of Cleveland roll. One MM002, that is correct. We will put that away. Number 24 will get it. And we will get this show rolling. Coin number 1 is for Jordan. Everybody getting their holiday stuff all taken care of? Oh, that's cool. That is excellent, Dan. And as the norm for these, we will look around the first 10 on the reverse, unless I see a die pair that I just totally don't recognize. And every dog in the neighborhood is barking, so our dog's going to bark through the whole thing, I bet you. Next coin is for Mickey. Matilda, hush. Oh, all right, cool. That is very cool. They're one of my favorites, actually, because of the progression that happens within the mint mark. Yeah, let me get up and shut the door, maybe muffle that a little bit. You coming, Pete? Come on. Go lay down on your bed. All right, that's a little better. Coin number 3 for Jackalope. A little minor RPM right there. Let's see if this is up on the page. Do a quick little look-see. Let's see if we have any on the to-do list too. I'm in the wrong folder here. All right. There we go. Double check these first. 255. Let's see what we have here. God, I can't get so lucky. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought I thought the first one was going to be it. I was going to say, what was the chance of that happening? All right, so I'll look at this one, then I'll go down to this one. I don't see it there. Let's go close these. Not on that page. All right, I don't see it. So we might have something new here. I'll have to see if I can cross-reference it. You need to shush. It's the first time in a long time that we have had weather where we can open our windows. So every dog in the neighborhood is taking their chance on communication. So we will get back to it now. Hopefully I've shut enough windows that she can't hear them anymore. So Jackalope gets the first potential RPM in the roll. Coin number 4 is for Carl. That should be the same die, and it is. I swear I remember this die pair. 2 in the first 4 coins, even though they're kind of bluegills. That's kind of our new name for minor RPMs. You go fishing, catch a bunch of bluegills. It's still fun, and it still counts, but it's not like catching a big trophy fish. And there is another one, I believe. Yep, 3 in a row. That one actually shows up, even though it's really minor, it does show up kind of easy. Let me look under a 10x loop. Yeah, I can still see it pretty easy. Next coin for Taco John. You should definitely email it to me too, Dan. Most definitely. Are you back in Baton Rouge? Hey, Hellfire, how are you? Yeah, I use a regular optical microscope and then attach a digital camera to it. It definitely helps. I don't think this is anything. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Bring up the light. There are some that are like that, right above the top of the D, but I think that is a blemish or a hit. Take a peek at it with my glass here real quick. I'm going to hold this aside just to double check. I am not counting on it being anything. We'll see if we find more too. There's another one. Wow. Who would have known? Turn the light down a little bit more. So how's everybody's day going? Is everybody got cold weather? I know our weather's beautiful here today. I think it's, what, 65 degrees? I can't remember last time it was 65 in the middle of the day. Coin number 9 goes to Jim. And there's another one of those. Let me pop through and take a peek at that real quick. Go and search. Just do the norths and see if I can come up with anything. This is all the stuff early on. That. Huh, it's listed. Look at that. WRPM 84 and 1MM 158. See if I can find more than those listed. Let's look at what the Liberty. Little later die state. Let me go to the late die state coin. See if I can find anything significant here. Get to the, yeah, let's look there. Newer than our late die state. Later than our mid-die state. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. So let me go back to late die state. There's that one. That's hard to tell, but there definitely is 1mm 158. So that's good to know. Now we know that it's listed. Write me a note here. $1mm 158. And we will move on. Next coin is for Paul. This is another one of those other little split lower serifs. So a lot of die varieties so far. Coin number 11 goes to Dan. And a different die. It's about time. See if we can find a double die or something now. God, it hasn't been, well, I don't like it to get to 40. All my plants die when it gets 40 degrees. But it's supposed to go down to 50 tonight, and that's going to be really nice. Coin number 12. The good thing about today is it's not humid. Usually it's like 100% humidity no matter what you do. And there's 1mm 158. It was dry enough to, like I said, open the windows up, which is kind of nice. We haven't got to open them up in a long time. It's kind of got a little something sitting on it. It looks like a piece of dirt. Well, if it tells you something, Joe, it's 62 here, and I've got slippers and flannel fat pants on and a sweatshirt. And I know tomorrow morning my wife's going to want to turn the heat on, and I ain't doing it. Not that it works anyways. We got kind of half-assed heat down here. Basically run your air conditioner backwards. That's it. Yeah, I guess I do have emergency heat. I think I got a 25,000 watt emergency heater in one of the vents. But besides that, they just put AC mostly in the houses down here. And this is another one of our little split serif RPMs. So we'll go with that. We have got a lot of RPMs in this roll. Coin 16 goes to Taco John. I was hoping Crispy was in here today. There's another one. We were talking on email. I wanted to see if the pictures I sent him were the same as the coin he has. Coin number 17 goes to Doug. There's another person who's missing. Haven't seen him yet today. Oh, different die pair, I think. It's got some sort of smooth or something right there. Hey Otis, how you doing? I've been going through sorting and cleaning, sorting coins for packages to go out. Trying to get everything done. So this year I know where everything is and I can get to it. Hey Roy, how you doing today? Do want to also remind everybody there will be a dollar start auction tomorrow. I'm doing wonderful. Tomorrow I get to start working on our master. Get that repaired from the storm. That's not going to be too bad though. The big part's going to be replacing the floor. I think Mickey's coming down for the fun show the first week of January. And then I think he's coming down for a couple days. So I think he'll actually be here a couple days. But I am going to try to have it done by the time they get here. Because if I don't, they won't have anywhere to stay. They'll have to get a room. So I hope to have it done. Coin 22 goes to Farm Dog. Boy, I can't really tell you. I know that it looks like the multiplier on the microscope is at about 1.75. So 17 maybe. I'm guessing 17. There's a 1mm 158. So I am going to try too. We will have one more reveal show next week. And I think it's just going to be me again. And then that will be the last reveal selling show until the 8th or 9th of January. We will either be at shows or have holidays or something going on, but I do plan on doing some roll digs and just little stuff. Like when I'm trying to attribute coins, I'll probably just bring you guys along for the ride. And he is the winner of the giveaway. Wow, 6 in a row. I can't believe it. So congratulations, Jim. There are quite a few of the 1909 VDBs out there. So I wouldn't be... I guess it would depend on what you were trying to sell it for. Coin 25 goes to Paul. That is a issue, though, that has gone up in value significantly over the last well, let's say 5 years. They used to be readily available for $10 in BU, or decent uncirculated, maybe not BU. Oh yeah, for a 1909 VDB, unless it's graded in real high grade, it's way too much. There's another little RPM. I still think this one's listed too. I just seem to recognize it. Yeah, if it's a circulated coin, it might be worth $1. If it's in really great shape, if it's in super great shape, like, it could be worth $200. But if you found it like in a circulated wheat bag, it's not. What's your next video on, Frostbite? Is it going to make me buy some sort of silver that I don't want? So now I look for ship silver, and I look for space silver and airplane silver. I'm probably going to do like Flowers of the Universe or something, and I'll be looking for flowery silver. You're very welcome. I hope I helped you. A good resource is PCGS or NGC on the value view, and then it'll try to it can kind of show you what grade your coin is in too. There is a 1mm 158. Oh, all right. Yeah, I should know that. So it's what you've been dealing with all weekend. Cool. That's good stuff too. Because I can tell you one of the biggest things that I should have done when I started collecting, and I actually did have an inventory a while back, but I haven't had an inventory since I moved. And I never had an inventory on individual coins. And like I said, the reason I have the inventory I do now is because I'm actually trying to organize it to where I just don't have to dig through 400 boxes to find a coin. And even in the RPM inventory, there's a lot of them that I know I have extras of, that I have what box they're in, blah, 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 on the sheet. But my main goal for creating that sheet was creating a interactive spreadsheet for cross-reference that can go onto copper coins in the future. So that way, when you want to know what cross-reference number to a Wechsler number or a Kaneka number is, you can just go to the cross-reference sheet, another 1mm 158. And then it's like, well, I can use this sheet and actually put in what I have, or use it to create a sheet to keep up with what I have. A Brian Allen coin box. Well, I'm not sure what that is, but if it's like coins as good as his, no. He handed me a box, and I didn't even want to carry it. Wanted to drool all over it. And not many people can say that they've held a 17, 36, 55, 69, 70, 64 SMS, all in one hand at one time. Yeah. That is a beautiful collection. I I only hope to have one of some of those coins. I actually think I got a 17S, but it's like a circulated one. But I'm not counting on the 69 or 70S double die or the 55 double die anytime soon. Next coin for Taco John. Don't be nervous. The thing about it is, I mean, if you want, I don't recommend grading coins. But if it's something that you want to keep and it means something, or you think it's super rare, but do your research before you send it in and think that it's super rare, because chances are it might not be super rare. Don't trust eBay. Don't trust Etsy and all these other online sources. You can go on to, like I said, PCGS or NGC and look at their value view, and it'll show you a coin that's, say MS65. It'll show you an MS65 example, so you will know what it looks like. Hey, Bo, how are you? I don't know. I think the donation button is on the live, under the live chat. It's under fan funding. Next coin is for Joe McBride. That was another thing. It took me an hour to figure out whose insert was wrong. I found it. Oh, there is a super chat right by the chat button. If you go down to the bottom of the chat, there's a smiley face, a dollar sign, and then a plus. All right, Tyler, what'd you find? I actually had a good day. I was going through a roll that I was going to sell as a reveal, but it turned out to be kind of dark and fingerprinted. It just was just not good enough. And then I thought about it. Well, hey, maybe I'll do it for a couple bucks a piece. And then I just decided to look through it. Tyler's got a good eye. He sees some stuff a lot of people would not see. And he obviously practices a lot. I see Ant. Oh, Frostbite, thank you. I see Ant is searching a lot. Crispy is searching a lot. I don't get many other pictures from people. Thank you so much, Hellfire. Always appreciate the super chats. They help us. Next coin for Stan. Hey, Ant, how are you? I was just talking about you. You've been searching a lot of coins lately. Hey, Paul Adams, how are you? He's been searching a lot longer. Like I say, Dan, keep the coins that you've searched already if you can. Because when you first start out searching, it can be difficult. Things can slide under the radar real easy. You are very welcome, Hellfire. If I ever can help, I always try. There are a lot of great resources. Chuck has immense knowledge and will answer your questions when he gets them or when you talk to him. And then there's other resources out there. You got Coin Q&A. You've got Error and Variety News on Facebook. That's a good one. Ken Potter is brilliant. He probably won't reply to a private message, but if you read his posts, you will learn a ton. Ooh, a 36 FS 101 and 102. So you got both of them. I was just talking about those too. Well, if they're only an XF, spots ain't that bad. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the fun show. Like last year, I don't remember the guy, Stuart somebody. He had passed away and Heritage had his collection there, and there was a 58 double die. There was all sorts of really good stuff there. And I don't know what that, I think that double die sold for a couple $1,000,000. Coin 48 goes to Ant. New Jersey. Oh, that's right. You are from New Jersey. All right, a 1mm 158 for Ant. I'm glad I got another roll of these because I think this is one that I don't have. Coin 49. One DO 17, 1 DO 5, or 8. Nice. That's cool. A lot of those, like I said, the Philadelphia mint stuff can be very difficult to diagnose because a lot of them I think are actually doubled, except in different die states. But there's no way to prove it unless you find something linking it to it. I think I had this conversation yesterday. And I just wish they would have put mint marks on everything because that's one of the best tools you can use to identify stuff. But I will show you. Let's see. I'll show you the double dies I found today. And then I'll show you the rolls that are going to be up for sale tonight. Let's see. I think they're in this stack right here. Yeah, there's 1, 2. Let's see which one. This one. I've actually found 2 different. Yeah, this one is doubled on the 4 and the 6. And I think it's DDO number 4. But I can't verify it because there's no verifiable markers. But it's pretty nice. Looks like that's the only spot it's doubled. And then I found last two coins to appear have doubling on the date. No, that is die deterioration you're seeing. And I did see that. It's like Ghost. I'll show you. It's almost like a poor man's double die thing. Here's the last coin. If you look right next to the 6 and the 9 on the left side, you can see what he's talking about. That's a good eye, Sand Digger. But that's like, it could be some sort of ejection marks. I'm not actually really sure. I think it's die wear. That's what I would say it is. I'll look into it a little bit more. I'm not totally sure because it's pretty flat. Then I found this is the same double die, but in two different die states. And you can see it under the 9 right there. That's a pretty nice one. I think this is the later die state. And then I found this one. It absolutely could be caused by that. And this is the earlier die state. You can see the doubling under the 9. But you can still see that die scratch from the tie above the 9. It definitely could be too much striking pressure. And it would be kind of like an ejection doubling then. But like I say, I'm not sure the actual nomenclature for it. What rolls tonight? All right, let me get them. Where did I put them? The first roll, 86D, from the same source that I got the 85D from. We did find RPMs in that roll too. The second roll is this roll. So I was sorting 1960p. Says 60p, possible DDRs. Like I say, I think I remember searching those rolls back. Then a 51D roll. It's still taped shut, but it looks pretty good from the back and from the side. And then the last roll is a Cincinnati branch of the Cleveland Federal Reserve OBW roll. So those are the 4 rolls that I will be doing this coming week. And then I'm going to pick 4 rolls to sell next Monday. If you have any dates you want, email me and let me know. But this is one I do have coming up sometime soon. I'm thinking for my 200th reveal of doing this one. And you see that right there. $1953P or D. And that's a Batdorf roll. So that could be a special roll. And I probably will do this roll and this roll sometime between New Year's and Christmas. It's a 46D nickel roll. Yes, I will do a 53D roll. And then here is a 46P OBW dime roll. They're from New York Instrument and Bank Supply. Somewhere in Brooklyn. All I know is the telephone number was BR90960. Cool. And you never know. I always talk about that. The 60D small date, when I found RPM 100, it was in a 60D small date roll. I have friends that have found it, and they found it in a large date roll. So, because it was right during the time that they were switching from small date to large date. So, I think they're mixed in both. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining, and hopefully I'll see everybody in 45 minutes or so. I hope to see y'all there. Let me put these back under the camera. And I will see everybody in 45 minutes. Thanks for joining me. It was a blast. I'll talk to you later.